Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory unto the true and living power, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Mecha, Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside them. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who have taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, and honors and salutations to the elect Akim, doing these works in sincerity and in truth. So pretty much, man, I was just saying, meditating, in nature, all right, within my car, but yeah, man, I was meditating on, these last days, man, when all hell break loose, Lord willing, man, if it be of Yahweh Shemashah's will, some of us are not going to taste of death, man, and even within some of us, our families are going to be counted as the 1/3. All right. So they're going to be delivered as well. Now, we're going to have to be able to still eat in that day, to survive. And that's going to be one of the main reasons why a lot of people go down to Egypt. And it's good to say, woe unto them not go down to Egypt for help. So when people start to starve out here and they see how tough it is to get food and water, which is necessities, they're going to have no choice but to go down to the FEMA camps, man. But I got here I'm going to bring up 4 different instances where the Lord fed his men, okay? With no problem. You didn't have to go down to Egypt for help. We're not even going to have to be in these Walmarts, in these ShopRites, fighting to the death to make it out alive with a scrap of food, man. We're going to be taken care of. So, like I said, I got 4 different instances, man. And I'm going to get into them, man. The first one is, of course, our big brother Yahweh Shai, man. Because also, if you got the 11 o'clock Israelites, right? As us brothers say, who, I remember Apostle Gabar brought it out. What's that? Psalms 110:3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. While that's a bad thing, it's also not necessarily a bad thing. Depends on who's asking, man. Some people are going to be willing in the day of thy power, and they're going to be accepted as the 11 o'clock Israelites, as the 1/3. But some people are going to be willing, and for them, it's going to be too late. See? I remember Apostle Gabar, mentioned that. So one of the things that's going to make them willing to believe is the spiritual powers, man, and how we're well taken care of in that day. So this is Matthew chapter 14. And I'm going to jump right to the points here, so this don't be too long. Matthew chapter 14, verse 16 says, But Yahweh Shai said unto them, They need not depart, give ye them to eat. And they said unto him, We have here but 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And he said, Bring them hither to me. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass. Right? So we might have a multitude with us, man. We might have a multitude with us that we have to feed. And I'll never forget it. Also, the brother Tazabor, the camp leader of my camp, said, Look, we're all being trained up to be leaders, man. Why do we have to all be trained up to be leaders? Because some of us might have a multitude in that day, man. I've had multiple dreams about that. I've had one dream when my dad, he knocked on my door and he's like, yo, they ready to speak to you out there. And mind you, man, my pops is a grape juice drinker, man. A holy roller, holier than thou. He's got it and that's it. A old bottle, man. So he thinks he's got it, man. Okay? To the point where I don't even debate no more, man. I don't even defend it anymore, man. I already tried that, been there, done that, man. And mind you, he was the one that knocked on my door, like, humbled, dude, humbled, head down, like, yo, they ready to speak, they're ready for you to speak to them out there. I look out my window, and it was like, yo, it must have been like, honestly, it must have been like, maybe 25 to 30 people out there, man. Some of them I knew, some of them was family. Okay. So we might have a multitude. I had another dream where I was up in a cabin somewhere, bro. Up in a cabin in a straight wilderness. Straight up wilderness, man. In a cabin. And there was about like 10 people walking around me and stuff. So, you know, it is what it is, man. However, Yahweh Shemashah has this thing goes down, we know that we're going to be ready, man. You know? So, verse 19 says, and he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass, and took the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed and brake, and gave the loaf to his disciples, and the disciples to the multitude. And they did all eat. See? So he had this huge multitude, 5 loaves of bread, 2 fishes, but he did a miracle to where they was all able to eat, man. It says, and were filled. And they was filled, bro. Yo. And they was filled, man. And you see, it's a scripture that says they're going to drink their water by measure, which is us in slavery. But it's also when all hell breaks loose, they're going to have to ration their food out. They're going to have to be smart with it. They're not going to be able to just eat a whole can of food in one shot. That would be stupid. They're going to have to ration it if they were smart. And they show you that in TV shows, you know. We got to make this last. This is provisions, you know. But guess what? We're not going to be like that. We're going to eat to the full. It says, and they took up the fragments that remained, 12 baskets full. And they that had eaten were about 5,000 men, besides women and children. See? So our big brother Yahweh Shai took the basket, you know, put it up to the heavens, thanked it, thanked the Yahweh Shemel Shai for it, and it was able to feed 5,000, bro. Come on, man. Scripture say we're gonna be able to do these things and then some, bro. So let me get another case where we ate, man. Right? This was when we was coming out of Egypt. Exodus 16:4. Then said Yahweh unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you. And people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no. So come on, bro. Come on. You see how easy it is? Yahweh Shai just put the basket to the heavens, you know. Thank the Lord for it. And 5 loaves and 2 fish turned into who knows how many. Able to where they were able to feed 5,000, man. And now here you got it is. Yahweh just simply said he's going to rain bread from heaven for you, bro. He just straight up going to rain bread from heaven for you, man. Yeah, they had the cartoon, the anime. What was it called? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where food was actually raining down. The Lord could do it like that if he wants to. Nothing's impossible to Yahweh Shemashah. But in this instance, it kind of, when you go into it, it kind of, came from out the ground, so to speak, with the dew. With the dew of the earth. Yeah, it was called manna. And they said it was like little white balls. Tasted like what they say, it tasted like wafers. It was kind of like kind of like rice. They don't really know exactly what it was. They just, to the best of their ability, explain it. But it was kind of like rice, kind of, man. You know. So the Lord simply just rained bread from heaven, man. Okay. Come on, man. You see, that's why the scriptures say knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. We're gonna have the knowledge and wisdom to understand and know that Yahweh Shemashah is going to feed us. There's no need for us to go down for Esau's help. Yahweh Shemashah is going to feed us, man. And now here it is, another example. 1 Kings 17. Verse 2 says, and the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, get thee hence, and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith that is before Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. See? See that, man? So another thing is dreams. Dreams and visions, man. We might be asleep, and a vision comes to us. Just like how he said there. Get thee hence, and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith that is before Jordan. See? Get up. Go eastward, man. Okay? You're going to see a big-ass tree, with beautiful leaves on it, man. When you get there, turn right. Walk about a mile, and that's where I'm going to feed you at. See? It's going to be beautiful, because the scripture says, then they shall know who am I chosen. It's going to be beautiful times, man, for the men of the Lord. Horrific, gruesome times for 2/3, man. Verse 4, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook. See, he's going to give us a water supply, a water source. And I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So he went and did according unto the word of the Lord. For he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and the bread and flesh in the evening. And he drank of the brook. He was good. See? And now for my last example, I got to go over to Tobit. Right? Tobit chapter 6 verse 1 says, and as they went on their journey, they came in the evening to river Tigris, and they lodged there. And when the young man went down to wash himself, a fish leaped out of the river and would have devoured him. Then the angel said unto him, take the fish. And the young man laid hold of the fish and drew it to land. See? So here it is, another instance. An angel was literally with Tobit the whole time, man. Okay? He was with Tobit the whole time. To where an angel was guiding him and was able to feed him and made sure that he get to his destination safely. We may have that. Look, we don't know how it's going to go down, bro. The Lord might straight up feed us from heaven, man. He may have animals feed us. And through the form of visions, so where we know where to go. He might bless us with straight spiritual powers like our big brother Yahushua, and just, bless the food and have it multiply. Okay? What's that? Or he may have an angel with us, man. The scriptures say what? Romans 15:4. All things are written aforetime for our learning. And that goes to show you that he has some sort of strength. Because here it is, if a fish can devour you, but then the angel tells him to pull it into the land, that goes to show you how much strength we had back in those days, man. And there's nothing for the Lord to give it back to us. Verse 4, to whom the angel said, open the fish and take the heart and the liver and the gall and put them up safely. But guess what? So the young man did as the angel commanded, and when they had roasted the fish, they did eat it. See? So he still ate. Fish, flesh, bread, manna. Eating good, man. Roasted fish. You know how good roasted fish will taste, man? With some manna on the side. So, with that being said, let me get wrap it up here, man. Well, when this comes up, man. Alright, it ain't gonna come up, man. I believe, I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe I think 2 Ezra 2. King. 2 Ezra chapter 2, verses 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Okay? So we're going to have an abundant amount, man, to where we're able to feed any 1/3 who may be amongst us, any 11 o'clock Israelites who may be amongst us, any family who might be amongst us in that day. We're going to have abundance to where we're able to share, We're going to have that. That's one of the rewards for going out in the highways and byways, making our bodies a living sacrifice, man. That's going to come with rewards. Here's my fucking supervisor, my boss, whatever you want to call him. He's like, oh, keep your paperwork, man. Because whoever's doing the biggest orders, putting the biggest orders together, at the end of the year, I'm going to give him a bonus. All right, man, I don't give a fuck about your bonus, man. You know? He's like, put your name on your paperwork so I can see who's doing the biggest orders. At the end of the year, you're going to get a bonus. So come on, man. And this dude is a greedy, cheap, untrustworthy con artist. Everybody hates him. But here he talking about giving out some bonuses for hard work. So how much more Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man? Even Luke 18. The unjust judge. Even he granted her vengeance. Even he avenged her. How much more righteous power? Hebrews 6:10. Who's not unrighteous to forget our works and labor of love, man. One of the ways he's not going to forget is by blessing us with food, abundance, spiritual powers. Even that dude Meek Mill, Dream Chasers, the second album. I started listening to that again. It's hard to find actual good music. Sometimes you got to go back in time, man. And he made that song On My Way. And he said, they believed in me, so I got them. And that's a wicked nigga. But he said they believed in me, so I got them, man. You know what? They believed that he had talented rap skills, and since they believed in him, now that he's gonna bless them with rollies and cars, clothes, hoes. So come on, man. How much more righteous power, bro? Come on, man. How much more Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, who has the whole world in his freaking hand, who has all of existence in his hand. Imagine how much he can bless us. Even Yahweh Shai, man. Because all power is given to Yahweh Shai right now. So that's pretty much it, man. Alright? We're going to eat in that day. We have nothing to worry about, man. We're even going to be able to supply any multitude who might be around us, man. Okay? Because, like the brother Tazawar said, man. Way back, man, that I ain't never forget. We're all going to be leaders soon, man. But in order to know how to lead, you got to learn how to follow first. Okay? So, that's what it is, man, at the end of the day, man, All things are in the full-time file learning. We're getting to a more serious season, man. Me personally, man, a lot of shit ain't fucking really funny, man. Alright? Of course, when I get around the brotherhood, it's a different story. Because, the Lord said, it's beautiful when brothers dwell together in unity. So, of course, it's going to be a beautiful atmosphere, man. With laughter, joy. But on the other 6 days, man, it's like really shit ain't fucking funny no more, man. Alright? We're about to come into those times, man. Alright? Shalom to the elect.